Hey, what are you doing?
Just watching some funny YouTube videos. These guys are awesome. I don't know how they do it.
YouTube videos? We're awesome. We could make YouTube videos.
I don't know. Do you really think we'd have anything to say?
Probably not. Hey there, I'm Josh.
And I'm Tobin. Welcome to the Josh and Tobin Show.
It's our first episode. Yay!
Yay! Hi, my name's Tobin. I'm 37 years old, and I'm originally from a small town in Virginia that's known for ham. I'm a vegetarian now. I'm a Cancer, which is fitting because some people say that I can be crabby sometimes. But get a drink in me, and I'll be your best friend. And I'm going to win this whole thing. I'm sorry? This isn't a reality competition? I'm going to win anyway.
My name's Josh. I'm 35, and I'm from New Jersey. Not that part of New Jersey. I know what you're thinking. I grew up somewhere in between a tomato field and a cow pasture. Exit 1 on the turnpike as a shout out to the rest of you Jersey folks. I'm a huge nerd. I put together computers. In fact, I like computers more than most people. And by that I mean I don't like people. That's not true. I love everyone. Except for the other people on this show who I will beat and take the prize. There's no prize?
On today's episode, we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves, answer some of your questions, and
Maybe have a couple surprises.
probably. So, as you probably already know, we're Josh and Tobin. A lot of you watching this first video probably already know us. We've been together 15 years, married for 12?
Not yet. But soon.
Soon. We live in Montreal, but neither of us is Canadian. We've been in Montreal for about 12 years. We got married in Boston and moved to Montreal the week after our wedding. That was a fun week.
Yeah, nothing says fun like moving all of your belongings and your animals from one country to another.
Yeah. We moved here to Montreal because I was doing grad school at McGill. When that finished, we just decided to stay.
And while he's been in school, I've had some interesting jobs. One of them even involving fine lingerie.
I never got to appreciate his employee discount from that fine lingerie. Just FYI.
Maybe once for Halloween.
Maybe once, not for Halloween.
Now we both work as software developers
At the same company.
with only one other desk between us.
I feel really sorry for the guy who sits in between us. We don't want to give away all the details in the first episode.
So make sure that you subscribe to our channel to get all of our newest videos. Speaking of our videos, you might be wondering why we're even making them.
I am.
Over the past year or so, Tobin's been getting very interested in a lot of more popular YouTube channels.
So recently I even bought some of the YouTubers' books. I read Tyler Oakley's book, Binge. It's great, you should go buy it. I read Hannah Hart's book, My Drunk Kitchen. It's great, you should go buy it. And now I'm reading Joe Graceffa's book. It's great, you should go buy it.
Those are some great recommendations.
I'm not biased at all.
So after seeing how fun and entertaining both the channels and the channel's creators can be, we thought that we'd throw our hats into the ring.
Because whatever, we're funny-ish. So we've been brainstorming lots of ideas for segments and, funny Q&As and just, skits and things like that, you can expect to see as we put these videos out whenever we have time.
And at first it felt like we couldn't think of anything, but now we actually have probably a list that's going to take us a really long time to get through.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if that's a good thing for you guys or not, but it's going to be good for us because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're not very experienced at this yet, but we're going to make it work.
And now we're going to answer some questions that we got from you guys.
So Dave asked us two interesting questions. First was, what's your favorite thing to do together?
Well, normally I'd say that what's our favorite thing to do together would be interesting, but after having been together for 15 years, we pretty much do everything together.
We work together, we go to work together, we come home together. Yeah, I suppose my favorite thing to do is just hang out and chat. We do that all the time. Every day after work, we chat. Sometimes we have a few drinks while we chat, and we just end up spending hours and hours and hours together just talking.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to know that we still have a lot of things to talk about. I don't know, we talk about our day. We talk about...
Talk about other people a lot.
That's so not true. Yeah, I have to agree. I think I'd pretty much have the same answer. Even though we spend a lot of time together, we still enjoy the time we spend together. So I know that maybe we might annoy each other from time to time.
Time to time? Never. But like every relationship that seems to last, first and foremost, you've got to be really good friends.
And learn how to laugh with each other and maybe at each other.
Definitely at each other. I do more laughing at him than he does laughing at me.
Dave's other question, yes, the same Dave, also asked us what our favorite thing to do apart is.
And mine is going to the gym. It's actually very recently that I've been going to the gym. I decided I couldn't be such a lard ass anymore. It's nice to go and, clear your head.
And maybe the physical results are kind of worth it too.
I'm not complaining.
Me either. And my favorite thing to do separately, even though I sit in front of a computer all day for work, is to play World of Warcraft when I'm at home. I really like playing WoW thanks to the people that I've met in game. It helps that the guild that I co-manage is LGBT and very welcoming. The atmosphere is really relaxed, so it's great to play a really fun game in a guild where the people have relatable experiences to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Tobin used to play.
I got really tired of the farming, and let's just be honest, I wasn't that good.
So that's what I do in my spare time. So thanks for that question, Dave.
Thank you. So the next question comes from our friend Caleb, who we met on our most recent trip to Key West.
While he and his new bride were on their honeymoon.
Yes. So Caleb wants to know, Montreal versus Key West. This is a tough one. So we're going to have to break it down. Category number 1, people. Now the people in Montreal are fantastic. We have a lot of good friends here.
The people in Montreal are great. They definitely love their summers, especially outside for drinks.
Yeah.
I think it might be because of the French influence on the culture here. Maybe.
Well, then the French have definitely influenced me. Right, well, if you're going to compare Montreal and Key West in terms of alcohol, you really can't.
Oh my.
You really can't compare them, because the minute you get off the plane in Key West, they hand you a big gulp size margarita. And then you're just walking around drunk all the time, but that's just to fit in.
But another great thing about the people in Key West is that they're also super friendly. It's a very small, tight-knit community. When you put that many people on a tiny little island, I think they have a tendency to be friendly to each other, because if they hated each other, I don't think a lot of people would live there.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, even just walking down the street, locals will say hi to you. And,
it happens.
Which is strange for a tourist town. You would think that the locals would really despise all these tourists coming, but I suppose they appreciate people coming down and supporting the community.
I certainly appreciate visiting there, because it's always a lot of fun.
So in terms of people, Montreal versus Key West, it's a draw.
Yeah, it's kind of a draw. We love the people in both places, and we love seeing them when we're in those places.
Yeah.
Second category about Key West versus Montreal is food.
Yeah, food.
And boy, do I love food. Montreal really has a lot of great food options.
Yeah.
It's immensely multicultural. Basically, if you can think of a food, there's definitely at least one restaurant here that sells that kind of food. But come on, guys, we're talking about Montreal here. You basically can't talk about food in Montreal without talking about poutine. And it basically comes in just about every variety you can imagine, from classic fries, gravy, and cheese curds to I've seen poutines with cheeseburgers in them covered in spaghetti sauce. And that's just one.
Seriously, after a night of drinking, there is nothing better than a big, greasy poutine.
Yes.
But all right, so food in Key West, it's pretty good because it's a tourist destination. They've got lots of nice restaurants and stuff. But the one great thing about food in Key West is that one of our favorite restaurants ever is there. And it's called The Cafe. And it is a vegetarian-friendly restaurant because we are vegetarians.
Yes.
And they have some of the most unique, inventive dishes that we've ever had as vegetarians.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the top destinations when we're there. They have an amazing Cajun chicken salad where it's not actually chicken.
I don't even know what the chicken is, but it's damn good.
Yeah, it tastes good. So there you have it, Montreal versus Key West in regards to food, and I'd say it's a toss-up.
Another toss-up. The next category to compare Montreal and Key West is size. Montreal, is a huge city. It's got everything you could ever want.
Yeah, it's definitely got all the amenities of a really big city. We have the metro here, highways that even locals can't navigate.
Tons of museums that we never go to.
Oh, that's a shame. Lots of different neighborhoods, parks, the famous Olympic Stadium, and the botanical gardens.
Yeah. A big melting pot of different ethnicities everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Key West, on the other hand, also has its very own unique vibe, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I think because it's such a small space that they have to find new and interesting ways to have fun. And because of that, they've got everything from random weekly parades to Fantasy Fest.
Heathens! They're heathens! All of them!
It's great. They do makeup, full costume. It's sort of like a cosplay event, but in parade form. Yeah. And it's locals and tourists. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, basically people in Key West know how to have fun. There's always something to do there. So I think that, even the people who live there probably don't feel like they live in a really super small town because there's always something going on. It's just, probably even too much for the locals.
And hey, even if you see your neighbor at the grocery store every day, you'll also see a new batch of tourists every day. So that's kind of cool too.
So in terms of size, it's a toss-up. The last category of Key West versus Montreal is the weather. As everyone knows, Montreal is in Canada, so it can get rather cold.
And if you're talking about the weather in the two places, they couldn't be more extremely different, especially considering that they're so far apart from each other.
So yeah, there's winters in Montreal, which can get extremely cold.
You definitely have to make sure to keep your wardrobe stocked with everything from parkas and hats and scarves and gloves and snow boots.
And long underwear.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to wear 2 layers of long underwear.
Maybe 2 pairs of socks.
Oh yeah, definitely. Key West, on the other hand, the summers can get suffocatingly hot to where you can't even go outside anymore because you can't breathe.
But it's not suffocatingly hot all the time. I would say for almost the rest of the year, except for the middle of the summer, it's sort of a tropical paradise.
Instead of a cold tundra. Now, in terms of weather extremes, both Key West and Montreal can have them. For example, in Montreal, you can have blizzards.
And in Key West, you can have hurricanes. A little wet there. So Key West versus Montreal weather, it's a toss-up.
So really, guys, in terms of Montreal versus Key West, we can't decide.
How could you ever decide between such two great places?
Yeah, so different, yet and so unique, and so wonderful, both of them.
Yeah. Thanks, Caleb, for that question. It was actually kind of awesome. We never really sat down and did a versus type thing between Key West and Montreal before, because we really enjoy being in both places.
I hope you enjoyed your complete non-answer to that question.
So that was our Q&A segment. Thanks, everyone, for your questions. Please send us more. The more we get, the more we can talk about.
And remember, no topic is off limits.
So now it's time for a segment that we're super excited about. Hot Guy of the Now.
Woohoo! And this episode's Hot Guy of the Now is Olympian Gus Kenworthy.
So we picked some pictures, and here's the first one of Gus.
Oh, wow. Look at that smile.
I know, pearly whites.
And you can see some of that tattoo under his sleeve there. That's nice.
I wonder what toothpaste he uses.
No. That's Crest white strips right there.
Well, those white strips aren't giving him those dimples. On to the next picture.
That's nice.
Who hasn't taken a bathroom selfie, right?
I've taken lots of them. None of them have looked like that.
He's got those special mirrors that Gap has in his bathroom to make you feel really good about yourself.
They just add like 8-pack abs to
Absolutely. Oh, and there's apparently even more tattoos over there. I also have to admit I'm kind of in love with that bedhead, but not quite bedhead hair.
Another one. Oh, look, I'm a mouse.
Duh.
I wouldn't mind catching him in my mouse trap.
I wish I were a cat because meow.
If that mouse was in my house, I would definitely not be calling an exterminator.
Okay, what's the next picture? Oh, he is serving full professional model realness.
Well, he can.
This makes me wish I knew what he was looking at.
No, he's looking at me. I'm standing right outside of frame there. See the look in his eyes? You see that? He's got that longing look. Yeah.
Oh, so he's longing for you.
Well, of course.
Okay.
And so cheers to you, Gus Kenworthy.
Congratulations on coming out. It's an important step in any LGBT person's life.
And kudos on being so hot.
But let's hope you're not so hot that you'll melt all the snow on your next ski event. Well, guys, that's the end of our first episode. We really hope you enjoyed it.
I know I did.
And I know I did. We had such a blast making it, but boy, do they not tell you in YouTube video school that it takes hours of time and effort to make this little clip.
All worth it.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, guys, that's it for now. And on that note, we'd like to say,
make someone smile today.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our show.
So if you like this video, please click subscribe.
And you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at JD Horner.
And I'm at Tobin Skinner.
You can see the links below.
And make sure to visit us at joshandtobin.com.
Keep in mind that our channel is made possible by ideas, questions, and comments from you guys. So please make sure to leave them down there below the video. And we look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Bye.